Okay, this is about the water heater. I pulled the clothes dryer out. It's a steam moisture sensor. I pulled the clothes dryer out so I could get to it. I shouldn't have to do that. That should be readily accessible. The water heater should be. I understand that the home was built like this, but that's a deficiency by it not being accessible like it is. That's a little rubber grommet. That's probably acceptable. I'm not familiar. Clothes dryers are beyond the scope of this inspection. I'm not familiar with this configuration. But you might want to check the installation instructions and see if this is allowed to go up. Make sure that this fitting was installed properly. Because a lot of times with drain systems, they're supposed to go down. So, it's a 3-prong electric clothes dryer. It's a 47-gallon, 9-year-old Bradford white water heater. They last about 10. Electric water heaters might last a little longer, but they last about 10. This is the electric service connection to the water heater. You can see that the grounding bonding has been done correctly. There's supposed to be an electric service disconnect here so that a technician can de-energize this without trusting that the breaker in the breaker box is going to stay off, and he can work on this water heater safely. So there should be an electric service disconnect here. This is the bonding for your electrical system. That's good. That's what it's supposed to be. Ball valve is great. This is called a discussion plate. There should be a discussion plate over there. And this pipe and this pipe and this T&P valve, they should all be insulated. Alright? So, also, these fittings, they should not be soldered closer than 12 inches to the water heater tank. The reason being is on the cold water side, what comes down here is a dip tube, so the cold water goes to the bottom, get all your 47 gallons warmed up before it comes out. A lot of those dip tubes are plastic, and when they solder this close to the tank, you could damage the dip tube. And then it falls to the bottom, and then your water short cycles through the water heater. Because you don't get the whole 47 gallons. So, this is a flexible drain line. Flexible connector, actually. And a lot of home inspectors will tell you that that's against code. And it's not true. It's not true. Code does not say anything about that. What code does say, what makes this a code violation, is that they had to install a nipple on the end of here. And when they install that nipple on the end of here, let's get some light on the subject. When they install the nipple on the end of there, well then now somebody could take that flexible drain line off and then install a cap. They could cap that off. I don't know who would do that, who would be foolish enough to do that, but since the opportunity's there, that is a code violation. And that makes this a code violation. These should all be insulated. Now, at these fittings on the tank, you should have dielectric unions. These are little pipes that stop the electrons from corroding everything. It protects it. There's your care and use manual. Now in this pan, we do not have, there's the pan drain line right there. It's capped off. And then inside there you have a sensor, that little sensor. It goes to this little alarm. That's better than nothing, I suppose. But that's not good enough. Should be a Watts valve in here. That's a brand name, but it should be a Watts valve. And what it does is when it senses water, it turns this valve off completely. So this does not shut off any water, it just chirps, whether you're home or not. So whether you're asleep and can't hear it or not, upstairs listening to a loud movie. But that's it, 47 gallons. This is where it's located. Oh, and this receptacle outlet right here for the laundry equipment, it's not GFCI protected. That's supposed to be GFCI protected.